Hey friends, I'm back. I was on vacation. I was sick after vacation, so it's been a while, but it's time to do some cleaning. I have to get the beds ready for spring, which is my favorite season. And I can't wait to show you what I'm gonna plant. The end of March, I have a huge announcement, so stay tuned for that. For now, we're gonna do some cleaning. I also have this because it's needed. I wonder if you know what this is for. But anyways, let's get started. This is what it's looking like so far. It's in the evening, so we're gonna have some shade here. But what I wanted to get rid of is finally the papaya tree. It looks pretty bad, and it's been here for a while, and it takes up a lot of space here. So we're gonna get rid of it, and we're gonna use the little saw. I'm gonna show you how that works. This is so cool. It's actually pretty easy to come off. We have a shredded mess here, but it's okay. I'm gonna wait until this dries out a little bit more before I try to remove just the top piece, just so I can put something new in this area. We have shredded papaya tree everywhere. I'm gonna get this rinsed off before we finish here. And as for the cleaning, for example, like this is just gonna all come out. I know there's some green here growing, but I'm not sure if I want what I had here before. And not too long ago, I added some sugar snap peas. There's quite a few around here. They're starting to grow. They're not as tall just because there's some shade here. So we're gonna get rid of some of these weeds, and we're gonna clean these beds because we have to get them ready within the next couple weeks. I'm gonna add some new stuff. I also have some harvesting that I haven't done. I totally forgot about my radishes, and they're starting to go to seed. So let me show you what they look like. I really love these raised beds. You can see right here, look at the size of this radish. And this is the watermelon radish. I have a few here. This one has gone to bolt. Yeah, there's quite a few in here. We're only gonna get one just because they're still doing okay here. Over here I also have some dill. These are some petunias that look like they're gonna bloom again, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep them here. They look pretty bad. And then I have some chamomile in here. This one has done really good. It hasn't bloomed yet, but I think it's gonna get there soon. Over here I have the Chinese spinach that I loved that needs to be cleaned out from here. I have some more dill, some celery there, some more chamomile. Now that I've cleaned it up, it looks like some of it wants to come back. So I'm going to let it do its thing and see if it does. And on this bed, I have a lot of cilantro, a lot of dill, and it's doing really good. It's gone through a few frosts, and I think it likes this spot. And then back here, I have some sugar snap peas that are starting to grow. So I want those to trail. See, it's right here. I want those to trail here pretty soon. I've got some in the inside growing that I need to transplant already. And I'm gonna put those in the areas where the seeds didn't take. Let's see, I've got some in here. It's in here. A lot of this is going to bolt. This tatsoi is really good. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. This one didn't grow as much as this one. It's just the sun is here, and this one received a lot of shade. The cabbage here didn't grow as fast as I would like it. It's just there's a lot of shade here, so I'm not going to try it this again in a shaded area. It's a large plant, large vegetable, so anytime that you have a large vegetable, you automatically know it's going to need a lot of sun. So just keep that in mind. I wanted to try this corner to see if it would work, and I mean, they're growing but very, very slow. I gotta clean some of this off because it just doesn't look quite healthy. Moving on over here, you see there's just a ton of mess, and these cabbages are not as good as the other ones. Same thing, it's just more shaded in this corner. And I had some peas that I added on the end of this bed, but I don't see any peas coming through. I have this basil here, and it's pretty thick for my pruner, so I'm going to use this gadget again. Looks like I ran out of battery. So I did a good cut there. So what I had here was angelonias. And as you can tell, they're starting to come back. These are really pretty, so I think I'm gonna leave them just to see what happens. I cut off the other basil that I had here, the African blue basil that I love. I highly recommend it. Then I did some more cleaning around the cabbages that I have here. And then look what I found. I have a sugar snap pea growing from the gravel, and lots of tomatoes. These are tomatoes from last year that continue to seed here in the gravel and everywhere in this bed. Like, I have tomatoes everywhere. I have this cabbage here that received some frost damage, and it's pretty gross in here. I mean, there is fruit flies in here. It needs to go, but the greens are really good, so I'm gonna keep it for that. Over on this corner, I didn't thin out the cabbage, so I have quite a few growing in one spot, which is not good. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove a few of these to hopefully get one of these to grow really big. Alright, we'll see how these two do. Across that bed we have this one that has some collard greens. I have some sugar snap peas. These look a lot better than the other ones, but they do have more sun. Another collard green here. These are flowering kale crane, which are beautiful, but they don't look really good here. And I have to clean this basil up. On this bed, I still have all the old peppers, and it was the second year for me trying peppers in this same spot, which is not ideal, but I tried it. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to do something different here, so all the peppers are going to go. Alright, everything is gone, and look what I found behind the alyssum. And it's blooming. How gorgeous. I wanted to show you the Brussels sprouts. Aren't they gorgeous? It's full of them. And I have some more over here. This one's a little different. It's not as developed. But we have a lot of dinosaur kale, which I love, and I love to use it on smoothies. Remember I told you there was a lot of cilantro growing? Well, it's still there. And it's bolting, so I might get a lot more later. Over here on this bed we have all of our carrots, and we're gonna harvest a few because we're gonna use them for dinner tonight. And I have different varieties. This variety here is a short carrot. This is a long carrot. You can see them here. And I didn't thin these out, so there's quite a few that are pretty large, and then some that are really thin. This one right here. we can get this one in the corner out. Oh, how cute. So this is what happens when you don't thin them out. I don't know if I want to take those out yet. Let's keep looking. Let's come over here on this corner. We have a few. This one looks to be a little big. Oh, yes. Oh my God, look at the size of this one. It's like a little body. Oh, this is gorgeous. Huge carrot. And I also pulled this one. She looks like a pumpkin. She's still adorable. I have this African blue basil that also needs to be removed. The other Brussels sprouts. It's looking pretty good. They're so beautiful. Then I have some over here that didn't grow as much. The broccoli that I left is bolting, and then there's some areas that we still have some little broccolis here we can harvest. This one took a while to bolt. We still have some broccoli here we can harvest. I really like this purple broccoli. Don't have many bees, so I don't know if anybody's appreciating these blooms. Then over here I have the purple Brussels sprouts. They're not as big as the other ones, but they're in there. And then remember I put some garlic. That's the elephant garlic that's come up. The other garlic didn't. I'm not sure what happened. Here's the other side. And it's there. And this is the last bed that I reseeded, and I put some lettuces, some spinach, the strawberries, which really didn't come up, so I didn't even waste my time on the other ones. This one did want to come up, but I don't think it's gonna have a good start. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get some that are already started at the nursery. And that is it. Now I just have to clean up all this mess, and the next video is going to be me getting the beds ready. So I'm gonna add in some more soil. I'm gonna add in some more seeds, the indoor starts that I have, and all that other good stuff. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.